Have you ever wondered if you'll be able to live a long, fulfilling life into your 70s or 80s while still enjoying the freedom of your health, mind, and independence? What if I told you that there are 8 remarkable things that, if you can still do them at that age, make you one of the rare few destined to live to 100? Imagine reaching those golden years, not just surviving, but thriving, staying sharp, active, and self-reliant. In this video, we're going to uncover these 8 powerful indicators of a long, healthy life. You'll learn how maintaining your physical health, keeping your mind sharp, and having financial independence are just some of the ways to ensure a vibrant life well into your later years. We'll also explore how your relationships, emotional well-being, and even your hobbies play a critical role in your longevity. Stay with us until the end because by the time you finish watching, you'll have a roadmap to not only extend your life, but to make those years some of the best of your life. Whether you're approaching your 70s or simply want to plan for the future, this video is packed with essential insights to help you maintain your independence, avoid common pitfalls, and cultivate a life full of purpose, joy, and good health. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. 1. Your body is still in good shape. One of the most significant blessings you can still hold on to is having your body in good shape. It's a gift not to be taken lightly. When you're able to take care of your own daily needs, something as simple as preparing your meals or going about your day without assistance, it's a profound reminder of your independence. Health is truly the greatest treasure for the elderly, one that far outweighs the value of money. Imagine the sense of accomplishment and pride in eating a bowl of vegetables that you prepared with your own hands, rather than paying a caregiver an astronomical sum, say $10,000 a month, to feed you. That's how precious your well-being is. Good health doesn't just mean comfort for yourself. It also means you don't become a burden to your children. No parent ever wants to feel like they're weighing down their loved ones. So taking care of your health is not only a gift to yourself, but also to those around you. With good health, you can still contribute, whether it's cooking a meal, running errands, doing housework, or even lending a hand to your children when they need support. Staying active gives you purpose and a sense of fulfillment that continues to enrich your life every single day. The secret to maintaining health doesn't lie in expensive foods or luxurious spa retreats. It's rooted in something much deeper: your mood. A good mood is a powerful healer, a force that rejuvenates your entire being as you age. When you're happy, your face brightens, your body feels lighter, and you approach life with a zest that keeps you feeling young. As the years go by, it becomes even more crucial to take care of your body. Yes, physical fitness naturally declines, but that doesn't mean you can't slow down the process. Daily exercise, whether it's a brisk walk, gentle yoga, or even dancing, keeps your muscles strong and your heart vibrant. But the true magic lies in maintaining a good mood. A positive mindset is the best medicine. It's far more powerful than any pill you could take. Looking at life through a lens of optimism, learning to let go of anger, and finding joy in the little moments are the keys to a long, healthy life. Anger, frustration, and negativity only harm your body, while happiness lightens your heart, reduces stress, and allows you to live without the weight of worries dragging you down. When you have good health, the world opens up to you. You can travel, explore new hobbies, dance in the park, or hike with friends. You can practice calligraphy, spend hours reading your favorite books, or tend to a beautiful garden. These are not just pastimes. They're what make life rich and meaningful in your later years. But when your health declines, the burdens often fall on your loved ones. creating an unwanted dynamic. Your children, overwhelmed by their own lives, may not fully understand, and in their neglect, you could find yourself facing the heartbreaking loneliness that so many elderly people endure. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But it doesn't have to be this way. By prioritizing your health, by staying happy, eating well, sleeping soundly, and allowing your body the rest it needs, you can continue to live a life full of vitality. Over time, your physical fitness improves, and your body rewards you with the strength to do what you love. The key is care. Nurture your body as if it were the foundation of everything you do, because it is. Keep a good mood. Embrace open-mindedness. Let go of the anger that serves no purpose and stay active. This is how you keep your body in good shape and how you continue to live with dignity, joy, and a sense of purpose well into your golden years. 2. Your mind is still sharp and you can see through people's tricks. 2nd, your mind remains sharp and you possess the wisdom to see through people's tricks and deceit. In today's world, many elderly individuals fall prey to clever schemes, often because they're a bit too trusting or careless. They may find themselves tricked into buying expensive financial products, dubious health supplements, or other worthless items that promise miracles. These purchases can quickly drain their hard-earned savings, leaving them vulnerable and financially unstable in their golden years. What's even more tragic is that after being scammed, some elderly people don't even realize it, and without knowing it, they can make decisions that further harm themselves or even their loved ones. But after the age of 70, while you might pretend to be a little confused or play along for fun, it's important not to let that confusion take root in reality. You need to remain vigilant, aware, and in control of your surroundings. Be clear about everything happening around you, because unfortunately, many unscrupulous people and businesses are eager to take advantage of those who seem vulnerable. They bait the elderly with gifts or offers of emotional care, regular gatherings, or gratitude events designed to manipulate feelings of loneliness and isolation. They'll shower you with attention, gain your trust, and subtly extract information about your health, income, and personal life. Once they have this, they will start pushing unnecessary or even harmful health products, financial investments, or other scams that serve no benefit to you. Be cautious of so-called expert consultations that promise to solve your health problems, free health checkups that come with strings attached, or free lectures and tours that seem more interested in selling you something than offering genuine advice. These schemes are cleverly disguised, but at their core, they are dangerous traps meant to exploit the elderly. Organized marketing events, particularly those that take place outside official business venues, are often designed to mislead, coaxing you into parting with your money for things you don't need. At this stage in life, it's essential to be skeptical and discerning, especially when something sounds too good to be true. Remember, maintaining clarity of mind is your greatest defense against being tricked. By staying sharp and informed, you not only protect yourself, but also safeguard your family's financial and emotional well-being. Reject superstitions, avoid these marketing ploys, and steer clear of anything that preys on your trust. Your wisdom is your shield. Use it to navigate a world full of traps and manipulations, and continue living with confidence, strength, and peace of mind. 3. Your finances are still adequate, and you don't need to ask your children for money. 3rd, your finances remain strong, and with that strength comes the precious gift of independence. There is a deep, quiet pride in knowing that you don't have to rely on your children for financial support. It's a profound relief to be able to provide for yourself, and it brings a sense of security that cannot be overstated. As we grow older, our ability to manage our finances becomes an anchor in a world that might otherwise feel uncertain. It's not the fear of having too much money. There's no such thing. But rather the fear of being alive without enough money to sustain your basic needs. That's a harsh reality no one wants to face. Imagine living day by day, dependent on others, knowing that you are no longer in control of your financial future. That is what makes financial stability in old age not just important but essential. Although many elderly people may feel that they can turn to their children for financial help, it's not always a sustainable solution. Asking for financial assistance year after year can strain even the closest of relationships. Your children, who might be dealing with their financial challenges, whether it's the burden of debts, the pressures of raising their own families, or even unemployment, can eventually grow resentful or exhausted. While they may love and respect you, the weight of ongoing financial responsibility can chip away at that relationship over time. It's a delicate balance. This is why having a pension, savings, or investments that you can rely on is a true blessing in your later years. It allows you to manage your own needs, live comfortably, and avoid putting unnecessary strain on your children. Now, if you are fortunate enough to have your own home, that puts you in an even stronger position. The security of owning your property means you never have to feel like a guest in your children's home. You won't have to tiptoe around someone else's rules, or worse, feel like you're living under someone else's roof with the obligation of being eternally grateful for their hospitality. That feeling of autonomy is priceless. It allows you to live with dignity, without the need to rely on anyone for basic shelter. You can maintain your space, your habits, and your routine, which in turn helps preserve your sense of identity and independence. Having your own home can even be a blessing for your children, as they don't have to worry about making space for you or adjusting their lives to accommodate your needs. But beyond that, it's important to remember that life doesn't end just because you've entered your later years. You might still have many more years ahead of you, and with that comes a responsibility to think carefully about your finances. Some elderly individuals might think that since they've already lived a long life, spending money isn't something to be overly concerned about. But the truth is, financial planning in old age is just as crucial as it was in your younger years. It's essential to strike a balance between enjoying your life and making sure you have enough to sustain yourself through the years to come. Being financially independent doesn't mean accepting help. It means relying on your resources first and allowing your children to step in occasionally when needed, ensuring that money doesn't become a source of conflict or tension. When finances are handled responsibly, it helps prevent unnecessary arguments and strengthens the family dynamic. Financial stability allows you to navigate family life with a certain grace and ease. It removes a potential source of stress that often leads to misunderstandings or resentment. Many elderly people who struggle with their finances end up in difficult situations, where their children grow frustrated with the constant demands for help. This can lead to emotional distance, as conversations that should be filled with love and support become overshadowed by financial concerns. When you can take care of your own financial needs, those conversations can remain focused on what truly matters. Your relationships, your shared experiences, and your emotional connection. Money, when no longer a central issue, allows you to communicate freely and without the heavy cloud of guilt or obligation hanging over you. One of the unfortunate realities many elderly people face is feeling out of touch with their children or grandchildren. Conversations can become strained when you constantly reference the past, speak of outdated ideas, or dwell on things that no longer resonate with the younger generation. The world changes quickly, and it's easy to feel like you've been left behind, but the key to staying connected is adaptability. Being stuck in old ways of thinking can isolate you from the people you love. But those elderly who can stay flexible, who can listen to new ideas, and who can communicate with empathy, are the ones who maintain strong, healthy relationships with their families. Think about your grandchildren. Why should they value and respect you? What is it that you bring to their lives that no one else can? In this world, all value is temporary. To earn trust and love, even as you age, you must continue to offer emotional value. It's not enough to simply reminisce about the old days or lecture about how things used to be. You must continue to be a source of strength, offering comfort and support, especially in times of distress. Grandchildren and even children may not always understand or appreciate long stories about the past, but they will always value a grandparent who is emotionally present, empathetic, and willing to listen without judgment. Old age can sometimes make people more fearful, more set in their ways, and less open to change. But the elderly who can break free from these patterns are the ones who build lasting, meaningful connections. When you are emotionally available and supportive, rather than nagging or complaining, you create an environment where your family feels safe and loved. Instead of driving them away with constant criticisms or outdated advice, you draw them closer by being a pillar of emotional strength. In those moments, your financial independence becomes secondary because your real value lies in your ability to provide emotional support. You become someone they turn to not because they have to, but because they want to. By maintaining financial stability, you avoid becoming a burden, and by offering emotional value, you become a source of love and wisdom in your family. This balance is key to living a fulfilling life in your later years. One where you are cherished, not just for what you once were, but for who you continue to be. 5. Your spouse is still around, and it's your original partner. 5th, your spouse is still with you, and it's your original partner, someone you've shared a lifetime with. There's something profoundly comforting and deeply meaningful about growing old alongside the person you started your journey with. Annette, a woman named Lania, once said, "I'm over 70, still riding an electric scooter to take the grandkids to school, buying groceries, cooking, doing laundry, cleaning the house, and preparing meals for my spouse. My spouse enjoys life while I work hard. Is it tiring? Yes. Is it worth it? Absolutely." There's no denying the pride in her voice, a sense of fulfillment that comes from knowing that after all these years, she's still caring for the person she built her life with. That's the beauty of having a spouse by your side. It's about more than the work, the chores, or the everyday routines. It's about the unwavering support, the companionship, and the deep emotional connection that comes from a lifetime of shared experiences. Having a spouse in your later years means having someone who is there for you, even if they can't physically help as much as they once did. Their presence alone can be a tremendous source of comfort. It's a bond that goes beyond words, forged by decades of shared joys, struggles, and growth. Even if your spouse can no longer carry the same weight they once did, the emotional support they provide is invaluable. Late life couples, especially those who come together after previous marriages or long periods of being single, often lack that deep emotional connection. They might be together for convenience, companionship, or to avoid loneliness, but they don't have the same history. The shared stories, the inside jokes, the unspoken understanding that original couples often have. That depth, that unbreakable connection, is something that can only be built over time, and it's not easily replaced or recreated later in life. As the saying goes, husband and wife are like two birds of the same forest. When disaster strikes, they fly apart. Even couples who have been together for decades can be swayed by external factors, whether it's financial pressures, health issues, or other life challenges. But those who've weathered the storms together, who have built a foundation of trust and love over the years, are often able to stand strong in the face of adversity. Late life couples, on the other hand, often don't have the same resilience. They've already experienced the hardships of love and loss, and what they seek most now is stability. Love in their later years may not burn as brightly or passionately as it once did, but the desire for companionship and the need for someone to share the mundane, everyday moments with is still very much alive. A neighbor of mine is part of a late-life couple. The man lost his first wife years ago and raised his daughter on his own. His family and friends urged him to remarry, believing that he needed someone to grow old with. So, through introductions, he met his current wife, a widow who also had a child. Within a month of meeting, they decided to get married. From an outsider's perspective, it's clear that their relationship is more about practicality than deep emotional connection. They live together, share responsibilities, and keep each other company. But the spark of love, the passion and intimacy that comes with a long-standing marriage, is noticeably absent. The man doesn't seem as content or fulfilled as he was when his first wife was alive. It's as if he's accepted that this is his reality now, a life of convenience rather than love. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. This is often the case with late-life couples. They come together for reasons other than love, whether it's companionship, financial stability, or simply the fear of being alone in old age. While these are valid reasons to partner up, the emotional bond that exists between original couples is difficult, if not impossible, to replicate. The shared memories, the years of facing life's ups and downs together, the unspoken understanding of each other's needs and desires. These things cannot be easily recreated with someone new, no matter how much time you spend together. Life is strange in that way. Sometimes, even when you find someone later in life, it's more about filling a void than reigniting the flames of passion. The love that comes with being with your original spouse is rooted in history, in knowing each other inside and out. It's in the way you can finish each other's sentences, in the way you know what the other person is thinking without saying a word. That kind of connection is rare and precious. It's not that late-life couples can't form meaningful relationships, but the depth of love that comes with spending decades together, facing the world as a united front, is something truly special. When you still have your original spouse by your side, you have a partner who has witnessed every milestone of your life. They were there when you built your career, raised your children, and created a home. They know your triumphs, your failures, your quirks, and your dreams. That kind of bond is irreplaceable. It's a bond that doesn't wane with age but grows stronger with time. Even as your bodies age and your roles in life shift, the love you share remains a constant, a steady force that guides you through the twilight years. So, yes, it may be tiring to still be cooking, cleaning, and caring for your spouse, but it's worth every effort. Because in the end, having someone who knows you, truly knows you, and loves you just the same is one of life's greatest gifts. It's a treasure to have your original partner by your side, someone who shares the memories, the history, and the heart of your life. While late-life couples may offer companionship, nothing can replace the richness of a love that has stood the test of time. 6. You are still diligent in learning and can navigate outside smoothly. 6. You remain diligent in learning and can navigate the world outside with confidence. This ability is a testament to your curiosity and adaptability, and it plays a significant role in maintaining a fulfilling and independent life. The saying, "Reading makes people progress," holds regardless of age. The world is constantly evolving, and keeping up with new information and skills helps you stay connected and engaged. It's easy for elderly people to feel lost in today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, where even something as simple as reading a sign or using a phone can seem overwhelming. Many seniors struggle with these basic tasks, unable to decipher unfamiliar street signs or figure out how to use their mobile devices to access information or make payments. But in this age of technology, learning doesn't mean you have to study complex subjects like astronomy or geography. Instead, focusing on practical skills that improve your daily life can be incredibly beneficial. Learning social methods, like how to communicate effectively online, navigate public spaces, or utilize travel tips, can make the world feel less intimidating. Don't fall into the trap of using your phone only for idle gossip or passing time. Your phone is a tool with endless possibilities, and using it to expand your knowledge and make your life easier is a smart way to adapt to modern times. Consider using your phone for more than just keeping in touch with family or friends. Instead of simply scrolling through social media or engaging in casual conversations, start exploring reputable websites where you can learn new skills and stay informed about the world around you. Whether it's learning how to pay your utility bills online, making reservations, or checking the latest news, these skills can significantly enhance your independence. Once you understand how to do these things, life becomes much smoother and far less stressful. Think about it. How much easier would life be if you didn't have to rely on others to pay your bills or schedule appointments? Mastering these basic skills gives you a sense of control over your life and keeps you engaged in the world. The convenience of paying bills with just a few clicks, checking the weather forecast before a trip, or looking up the best routes for travel ensures that you can move through life with more ease. It also helps you stay connected to the world outside your home, giving you the confidence to explore, travel, and engage with others without feeling overwhelmed. It's important to recognize that technology is not the enemy of aging. It's a powerful tool that can enhance your quality of life. Many elderly people shy away from learning how to use modern devices because they feel it's too complicated or unnecessary. However, in a world that increasingly relies on technology for communication, information, and transactions, staying up to date with these tools is essential for maintaining independence and staying active in society. Imagine being able to make travel plans on your own, communicate easily with distant relatives, or pay for groceries without needing assistance. These small victories are empowering and contribute to your sense of self-sufficiency. Moreover, staying mentally engaged by learning new things, whether it's how to use your phone more effectively or understanding new social norms, keeps your mind sharp. Studies have shown that continuous learning in old age helps stave off cognitive decline and enhances memory, problem solving, and critical thinking skills. When you challenge yourself to keep learning, you are not only improving your practical skills, but also keeping your brain active, which is key to healthy aging. Navigating the world outside, whether it's running errands, traveling, or simply keeping up with day-to-day tasks, can be daunting for many elderly individuals. But when you take the time to learn and adapt, you transform the way you experience life. Instead of feeling lost or left behind, you become empowered and able to face new challenges with confidence and independence. Learning isn't just for the young. It's a lifelong pursuit that enriches your mind and keeps you connected to the ever-changing world. So, continue to be diligent in your learning. Take advantage of the resources available to you, whether it's through reading, online courses, or even asking a younger relative to show you the ropes. Stay curious, stay engaged, and keep honing your skills. The more you learn, the smoother your life will become, and the more you will be able to enjoy the freedom that comes with being able to navigate the world on your terms. In this way, learning is not just about gaining new knowledge. It's about preserving your independence and ensuring that you can continue to live a fulfilling, active, and meaningful life. 7. You have hobbies, and life is never boring. 7. Having hobbies is one of the keys to ensuring that life never feels boring or empty, even at 70 or beyond. As we grow older, vigorous exercise may no longer be as feasible, and for some, even something as simple as dancing in the park might feel too demanding. Many elderly individuals also find that sitting for extended periods, such as when playing mahjong or other sedentary games, can cause discomfort. This is why having hobbies that bring joy and fulfillment, while respecting your physical limitations, is essential for leading a rich, engaging life in your later years. Hobbies are not about forcing yourself to enjoy something just because others do. They are deeply personal and should suit your interests, passions, and abilities. Whether it's playing chess, painting, singing, knitting, fishing, gardening, or even bird watching, finding an activity that sparks joy is what matters. It's about having something that excites you, keeps your mind active, and fills your time with purpose. Elderly individuals need to maintain a playful spirit, a sense of wonder, and enthusiasm for the simple pleasures in life. Too many people, after retirement, feel a sense of loss or boredom. They may lose interest in activities that once brought them joy, or they may feel pressured into becoming full-time babysitters for their grandchildren, leaving little time for themselves to explore hobbies that would bring them personal satisfaction. Unfortunately, there's a common misconception that as we age, we should become more serious, more reserved, and more focused on responsibilities. But that's not true at all. Being a playful old person is a wonderful thing. The older you get, the more you should feel free to let go of the worries and restrictions that might have weighed you down in your younger years. If you don't try new things in your later years, things you might not have dared to try when you were younger, you may find yourself living with regret. Playing, in its purest sense, is about rediscovering confidence, joy, and freedom. It's about allowing yourself to be carefree, even if it's just for a little while each day. Studies have shown that playful elderly individuals often live longer, healthier lives. Engaging in hobbies and playful activities does more than just pass the time. It sharpens the brain, slows memory decline, and can even improve physical health by increasing lung capacity, blood circulation, and overall fitness. The decline in physical ability reduces self-care capacity, and the loss of social status that sometimes comes with aging can make it harder to adapt to life's changes. Without the mental comfort and stimulation that hobbies provide, psychological problems can arise, and these emotional struggles can exacerbate physical ailments. Over time, this can lead to a loss of confidence in life itself. But when you allow yourself to embrace hobbies, whether they're solitary or shared in a group, you can retrain your brain's agility, keep your mind sharp, and even prevent or slow the onset of memory-related conditions like dementia. Playing helps keep you mentally young. Participating in group activities, like a singing club, a painting class, or a walking group, can also offer social companionship and a sense of belonging, which are crucial for emotional well-being. Perhaps most importantly, hobbies give the elderly a way to escape loneliness, which is one of the greatest challenges of old age. Mental clarity, paired with meaningful interactions and joyful hobbies, is one of the secrets to longevity. It's no coincidence that many long-lived elderly people have hobbies that bring them immense joy and purpose. Take, for example, the famous scientist Isaac Newton, who delighted in blowing soap bubbles through straws, captivated by the beautiful colors reflected in the light. Or economist Eugene Yuan, who proudly called himself a master of playing. He made playfulness a second profession, immersing himself in computer games, writing blogs, solving puzzles, and engaging in activities with as much enthusiasm as the younger generation. These individuals found joy in the simplest things and lived their lives with a childlike wonder that kept them mentally sharp and emotionally fulfilled. There's wisdom in the old saying, "A person without a hobby cannot be friends with a person who has hobbies." People with hobbies are not only more interesting, but they also tend to be more optimistic and adaptable. Elderly individuals who remain engaged in hobbies are more likely to be socially active, intellectually curious, and mentally resilient. They are worth befriending because they bring a spark of joy and energy into the lives of those around them. Their hobbies become not just personal pursuits, but shared experiences that create connections with others, fostering deep bonds and enriching relationships. Hobbies aren't just pastimes. They're essential to maintaining a vibrant, joyful life in your later years. Whether it's taking up a new skill or rediscovering an old passion, finding something that brings you joy and keeps you playful is crucial. It's not about how physically demanding the activity is. It's about the sense of fulfillment and happiness it brings. So, continue to cultivate your hobbies, explore new ones, and remember that staying playful, no matter your age, is one of the best ways to live a long, meaningful, and enjoyable life. 8. Your heart is still broad, and you don't bother comparing yourself with others. 8. Your heart is still expansive, and you've reached a stage in life where you no longer feel the need to compare yourself with others. This is one of the greatest freedoms that old age can offer. A heart that is free from envy, resentment, and unnecessary competition. It's often said that as people grow older, they can become more irritable, more set in their ways, and more difficult to deal with. These small temperaments, small perspectives, and small minds can lead to big tempers, unreasonable demands, and stubborn attitudes that only make life more challenging for the elderly and those around them. However, if you can remain open-minded, flexible, and generous in spirit, it's a rare and beautiful gift. To be an elderly person who can accept the imperfections of others, who don't dwell on jealousy or bitterness, and who finds peace in their own life without constantly comparing themselves to others. This is the mark of true wisdom. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to those around you, especially as you watch younger generations achieve success, or see your peers living differently than you. But instead of focusing on what others have or what you might be lacking, the key to a happy, content old age is learning to let go of those comparisons entirely. Envy is a poison that can ruin even the happiest of lives. When you constantly compare yourself to others, whether it's their wealth, their family situation, their health, or their achievements, it's easy to lose sight of the blessings in your own life. But when your heart is broad and open, you can genuinely celebrate the successes of others without feeling diminished in any way. You no longer feel the need to belittle your children for not meeting certain expectations, nor do you find yourself complaining about the income you have or worrying incessantly about the future. Instead, you learn to live each day with gratitude and peace, treating the present moment as the best day of your life. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. This mindset is particularly powerful in today's society, where being in your 70s is no longer seen as the end of your vibrant years. People are living longer, healthier lives, and 70 is no longer considered old in the way it once was. However, that doesn't mean you should become complacent. It's still important to manage the rest of your life with care and thoughtfulness. Even though you've reached a point where you can take things slower, you should still actively shape your days with intention. This means continuing to provide your family with positive emotions and nurturing the relationships that matter most to you. By offering kindness, wisdom, and love to others, you not only strengthen those bonds, but also increase your sense of fulfillment and happiness. Kindness is a gift that multiplies. When you show kindness to others, it not only improves their lives, but also brings joy and peace into your own heart. An open heart creates an open life, one that is filled with positive energy, emotional abundance, and a deeper sense of connection to the people around you. The more kindness you offer, the stronger your sense of happiness becomes, and the more fulfilled you will feel as the years go by. It's also important to remember that while the body ages, the essence of who you are, the person you've always been, remains. Old people are still people, and that means you deserve to live well with joy, dignity, and purpose. You are not defined by your age or by society's expectations of what it means to grow older. You are still a vital, living being with dreams, hopes, and the ability to make a positive impact on the world around you. Living well in old age doesn't mean avoiding challenges or hardships. It means facing them with grace and resilience. It means choosing to live each day with a sense of peace, knowing that the best moments of your life are the ones you choose to create. It's about appreciating the present, no matter what it looks like, and finding beauty in the simplicity of daily life. In closing, this stage of life is an opportunity for growth, reflection, and a deeper understanding of what truly matters. You will never be alone as long as you maintain an open heart, full of kindness and wisdom. Continue to live with intention, and you'll find that old age can be a time of great happiness, connection, and fulfillment. As we come to the end of this journey through the wisdom of aging, we hope you've found valuable insights to guide you in your own life or in supporting the elderly around you. From maintaining your health, keeping your mind sharp, and cultivating hobbies, to fostering a kind, open heart and appreciating the companionship of a lifelong partner. Each lesson is a reminder of the beauty and strength that comes with age. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What have you learned so far? Comment below with one thing that resonated with you, and let us know how you plan to bring it into practice in your life. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful content. Thank you for being with us, and we look forward to seeing you again in the next video.